I've done all I can for now. The injured are here. Awake and alert then? Yes, they are. We left injured as comfortable as we could. Many were suffering from burns greater and lesser degree due to fire sweep through the village. Once a giant attacked by the mountain bird, the group's leader, Vorporler, I believe they called him, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether returned to find Warlor's echo in this state. I rushed over to see the first giant I saw, delirious with pain. He repeated the same warning. Valigarmanda had broken free, thus I contacted you with all haste.
What happened?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Oh, the Echo! It's been a while since the Echo's happened. Dang, Echo's been gone for a while.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh. And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler.
Shit, I knew I forgot something.
So that's that.
Time to fight.
I will stay and fight Valigarmanda.
Oh, is it time to fight?
Almost, yes.
This is an enemy so
I forgot to
powerful
do
that
my,
even my father failed to slay
have you
it.
been doing your quest yet for the
No, I'm in the middle of a
class
cutscene.
quest? Okay.
Not yet.
I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside
But
the right of
cool
succession.
Jaja's an idiot, man.
Yeah, he's a pretty dumb
But for
dummy.
the sake of Urkopacha and its people,
He's a
I
dummy,
beg
dummy,
you join
dumb.
me in this battle.
Damn, I don't remember where that quest is. Shit.
I said this is the kind of challenge I live for.
Mm-hmm.
Drawn to the chaos. You're as bad as Papa. Don't worry. The Sky Ruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do? One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you resolve to slay Valigarmanda,
I didn't really lost my
you'll need to
quest.
find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Okay, he says the trail ends here, says Aaronville.
Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect?
Like, you know the battle's
Does have three to
engaging when you
choose
can't
from,
even
after all.
remember the music.
Yeah.
You're too busy thinking about not getting hit. There's another
In
girl
any case,
cat.
I'm almost
Hold on.
certain the withdrawal was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor.
They keep using that intense music from, I want to say it's Garlemald?
Yeah, I think so.
We should let the others know we have
Castrum,
a
I think?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it's raining
Okay.
outside. I'm scared.
I haven't looked out the window.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation.
Go out and touch grass.
He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
No way. What? I'm not leaving this room.
This Lalafel's name is Pebble Rockfall. I love it.
I'm trying to I'm trying to watch cutscene.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Workor Lardor. Its stratified layers
Wow, they
contain
say
a wealth of crystals,
Lardor.
said to be the source of its many-colored glow.
That's impressive. I can't. That's hard to
After
say.
80 years of
You
imprisonment,
have to practice.
Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Oh, it's the naked cat alien thing.
Is sacred ground.
The giant.
I forbid you
Naked giant.
to set foot on it.
Naked giant time.
Sorry, it is not our intention to trespass.
I think he just wants
You
to
must
handle it.
understand. That's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Well,
there's a lookout post up
maybe
here.
maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah.
because of Japanese. It's true. ZK pointed out that their mouths move like a ton for like 4 words, and it looks like their mouth is like saying like 20. That's true.
Oh, that's true.
I think that's probably what bothers me too. Maybe.
Your band is incapable
Workor Lardor.
of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you
I got a
seek
picture
to
of it.
defy
I got a lookout of it.
Workor Lardor, or you
Vorkor
are
Lador.
fools.
Vorkor like the W.
Lador. Yeah, like Workor.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
The music in the cutscenes hot.
Where the heck are you
The
going?
monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Why does everyone keep thinking like the Scions are weak? They keep saying weaklings. I'm like, dude.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
Did you ever do Mists of the Realm or no?
I'm still in the middle of a cutscene.
It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the
No, I
measure
haven't.
that this Tural my father was unable to kill.
Okay. It's just because what you said. I
Both
was
my
like,
brothers here. This battle is all but won.
I think we're weaklings.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then,
The same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Boom! We're ready.
Nice, nice, nice.
QA.
QQ, the QQ. Let's see.
Oh, it's right next to an Aether Current. I'm gonna take that one.
It is?
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh, they moved you up.
Purple Popple is here. With the,
What the heck?
with
You're at
the
the same
with the Lala
spot?
children. Look, see, the Lala squad.
God, the Lala squad.
Ooh and Snuggle. Oh, L Pop is here too. Interesting. And Bread. Look, there's a member from Bread over here. Alright, well, Q whenever. They all disbanded.
Work. Is this it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is somebody to get surprised.
It shouldn't take that long to queue.
Less than 5 minutes.
He said Akos. He said Akos is in front. It's true. If you look in the very, very front, there's a guy in the hood over there. For the front entrance.
What?
But that's not Akos. He's just joking. From afar, it looks like a dude in a robe. Yeomangander, Yeomangander, Valley, Volman, Momman, Mander. I don't know what his name is.
Here we go.
Oh, Rainbow, pretty.
I'll try to call stuff.
He's eating everything.
Oh, that's a cute person in a kimono. That's a sage you're healing with.
Yeah. They're getting my calm already. My calm is already gone. Ooh, what do you mean you don't remember the music? You hear this?
I know. It's beautiful. He's gonna have an in and an out. This is gonna be in, right in the middle of like right where we're standing. And then move out. Further out. Further out.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Now he's going to do a random one. You have to look at his body. So that's an out. This is in. Yeah, this is in. When he circles around, that's an in. Perfect. Wide open means get to the side.
Ah.
It is fast. Yeah, no, it's fast. I got you. This is out. Yeah, good job. Sky Ruin is AoE. Okay, we use these to teleport up whenever he does a lightning AoE. I forget the name of it, but we'll see. This one, yeah, Thunder's Breath. So get up. Get down. He's gonna drop feathers on blocks. Try to go to one where it's not occupied. If you get stuck with like a bolt. So where we're at is pretty good, I think. Yeah, we're in a good spot. Okay, look to the side.
Yeah, I see.
And just get into a spot where like you don't get hit.
Just get on the thing in the center.
Disaster zone, he's gonna knock this out. He's gonna switch to something else. That's tanks. He's gonna push us back.
Yep, I know.
Cast to negate. Good job.
I didn't know Surecast negated
AoE.
that. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
You taught me something new.
This is gonna be snow, so just keep moving. You'll see like a play button above you. Oh, watch the side, go to the left. There's gonna be avalanches that he does.
That's so cool!
Okay, keep moving.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, it's the same mechanic. I think we might have to let them out, yeah. I'll get them, I think. Okay, oh, he's gonna do the cleave. Shit. Ah, I just saw that. These are gonna cast like in X's, so just be careful of that. Even if you get hit, it's fine.
I got hit.
I got it. The thing is, they just AoE. Yeah, these are beacons. Just stay in the middle and go left, right. So they're gonna cleave this way, and then it's gonna cleave on our spot. Just move to the left. Oh, is that me? I wonder if that's me. Yeah, it is. Get off me, thank God. Go back to targeting.
Golly, that's a lot of like mechanics for this fight,
I can't
especially.
wait for freaking AOE. This is all 3 elements. Circle, get in the middle, you're fine. Now he's pissed.
God. No wonder you were scared. Holy shit.
Yeah, he's pissed. Eruption. It's like Ifrit. I think, yeah. In. Sky Ruin AoE. Both. So this, yeah, and this.
I'm
corner.
so screwed. Yeah, I know.
You got it.
Jeez.
He's gonna do the feather fall again. Or hail of feathers, whatever it's called.
To the left?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, there's nowhere else.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Go over to the northwest or east. He's doing the cleave. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's fine. We didn't have a choice.
Yeah, we did. Disaster AoE. Tank Buster with the Skyfall. Use your cast if you have it. What is this? Oh, AoE. Ooh. Cool.
Oh, that's very cool.
Dope. Southeast. Hopefully we finish it. Nice.
Well, the Viper one is pretty cool.
I know, right?
And the birds is dead.
Constellation. When do you turn into that harassing angel lady?
I got one comm.
Wow.
I was robbed. It's raining outside, isn't it? That's alright. I can hear it.
Yep. I'm in instance 4 for some reason. I don't know why it took me out. That's weird.
We slew Valmunda.
Yes, Wiklamat. That is what we set out for.
A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but
I gotta try to find
I
you
wouldn't
again.
be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
I'm not have a cutscene, so.
Yeah, but
The Fidral was
Bingo.
weakened by decades of imprisonment.
Instance 3.
Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it?
So he's playing Eyes on Me.
I'm in the middle of a cutscene again.
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best. I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead, and still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
They left me where I was. I'm in the same spot.
Yeah, they threw me somewhere else. Do you have the telly back, or where do you have to go?
I don't know. I'm reading the text. We have to find Erenville. Yeah, see, all these Aether Currents are locked behind story missions, so it's like you could never fly unless you got through them anyway.
I know. After this, we still have like 3 areas to go, I think. It's crazy.
I have to teleport to Warlord's Echo. I'm already telling there.
Oh, okay, I made it back. And then now you have to tele them. Oh, good, I can take the tele rooms.
That's why I went ahead and teleported. Okay,
Yeah.
and then we go this way.
Look, listen to him. He's over here, he's over here.
Ah.
He's actually really good.
He's not good, he macroed it, bro.
Well, he's good. He's got a good macro. Trying to recognize the song. Do you recognize it?
It's called Hot Mess. Oh, it's Persona. Damn, Persona's infected everything. I'm out of here. Persona 5.
8.
And now he's infected our world with Persona. We've got to purge it.
Love it.
No.
I wish I could tip people.
No, they don't deserve it.
I wish they had some synthoid voice you could use. That'd be so cool.
Like, put Hatsune Miku in, Vocaloids.
Just like a Vocaloid voice so that you could like sing with people.
Yeah.
You know, like like it could sound like Animal Crossing. Beep bop beep bop beep. Bop. That'd be so cool.
Beep
I
bop
would go
beep
around
bop
singing.
beep boop boop.
Mhm.
Beep bop beep bop beep boop boop.
I would
Boop, boop,
sing all
beep,
the
bop,
time.
beep bop boop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, no.
I
Okay.
would go.
Next
Bobby
cutscene.
boop boop. Beep bobby bop boop. Beep bobby bop boop. Beep bobby bop boop. The easiest song.
Next cutscene.
That won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Oh wow, they gave him 2 keystones? So that means I have 2 more? I thought, okay.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Koana is just constantly smiling at his sister's achievements. Like, why is he in the running? Clearly he's very happy for her. You know, like,
I know.
Like, dude, why are you even here then if you're not running for
Was
king?
never much of a talker, our brother.
He's like, I'm very happy to see you win.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
I'll consider it if it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You woke Yamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wook Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it?
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
You have a moment?
The traditional inn scene.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. So, it's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Wook Lamat is
cute.
getting on my nerves. Even in this cutscene, she's so like
We
indecisive.
should go outside. Aye, A nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
My problem is they're not making her endearing enough for me. Like, she's just sort of like lost and we're just helping her at her request because of
That's
adventure.
about to get resolved.
Okay, I hope so, because like right now this cutscene's killing me. Because she's like, we need to step outside, and I'm outside, so...
Me making stuff, one for me, one for the market.
At least we're making money this time around. We always are lucky enough to make money. Like, we pick the job classes that will always make money, you know? So, like, I'm sort of glad. Even if it doesn't pull in, like, a lot, it pulls in enough, and I think that's what matters.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
ARC, exactly. I don't know why you wrote...
Arcane leather is what I was looking for. Arcane velvet, rather.
Okay, I'm gonna see if she's gonna tell me. Let's see. Oh, it's the, I don't know who she is. I don't know, whatever.
It's the whoever.
Her name's Pishiwa or something like that? I don't remember who she is. Or if I even met her. I don't think I even met her. This threw her in as an NPC.
Do I remember you?
I don't, you know. Are you sure I'm gonna like Oklamat? This is not likable yet.
Woklamat.
Muklaminat, or whatever I said last time. Muklamat. Minat. Manin. Gosh, the lens flare is pretty too of the sun. They do such.
I know, right?
They're lighting. Mamet Lamek.
Mamet Lameki.
This has got to be serious, cause she's breathing in and breathing out.
This is much better.
Really beautiful picture.
I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Warkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then about what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war.
Cutscene.
And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace. With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness! It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Ah, they had a scene where we're sleeping. Too cute.
The fierce Shepral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, Yaktel. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Finally, somewhere cool.
It is here, where the Shepral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The
vegetation is far denser than in Kozumauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Cenote. Oh, right?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater.
Yep.
Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
I'm really excited.
It was one time.
Is the Shabral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
People rolling out on all sorts of tanks and things.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with a Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third promise, if you would please join us. Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive
Dang.
keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
No, we're gonna really Koana is the only acceptable pair.
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja.
Right.
After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Yeah. Total destruction.
Claimants, please present your colors.
I have red.
Blue. On separate teams, then.
Red. Which means...
Yeah, let's go.
Together again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine.
Oh, I can do that. I'm a chef.
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say? Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Thule Yolal
I
onto
feel
a
like this
more
guy is
prosperous
totally a
future.
little. Well, I mean, he's right, but I feel like he's really lost because, like, the past is what you build on. Don't make mistakes.
The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
Those two are gonna break the kitchens. They're not gonna make the
I've never actually heard of Shibruk Bibir before. Till I wonder.
I guess first is getting information and then gathering ingredients.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinder Field.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yorqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance?
Oh.
You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
It's nice to see them all together.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chibral steamed najul.
And then they came together to make the dish.
Manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more, their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chibral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Bibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Somebody been Spanish for a while, guys. I just echo. It's alright though. Migraine.
Someone was there, you say?
Asian. Always an Asian.
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Oh my gosh, look, we're back here cooking. Look at that.
It smells so good.
Let's go, my culinary skills.
There is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Bako Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Finally.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready.
Yeah, cry. Let's go. Wombo combo, chef, chef.
Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing!
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then. In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably. Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I hope this doesn't taste good. I mean, good enough.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Wow.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
Wow. Sore loser much.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
You don't have to tell me twice. That was bliss.
Did you share with anybody? Like,
You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring,
heck
you
yeah.
can always be my personal chef.
Heck yeah, I'm a job role.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Damn.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important. Was there any Shibrook people left? I could really use another helping.
Foreign mage did indeed visit here, Master Galuf. Oh, there you go. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press it. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of a general curiosity, I have another question. They say that the Yakui once dwelled in the forest. Where was that exactly? General curiosity, indeed. But yes, before they withdrew to Urkapacha, some 5 centuries ago, the Yakui claimed Yaktil as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forest, the Jaltika heartland. Then that's where they must have been and they had their visions. Thank you, that answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that through my own position forbids me to aiding you further, I wish nothing but success. By the helping of the third promise found the Gold City, you'll surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Alexis. May I request a moment of your company? Go on, we'll wait for you. Thank you for obliging me. First, let's head to the cenote behind the village. Cenote. Whoop. Oof. If it was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea has softened my resolve. As the leader of our community, I'm glad to see that the third promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Would you tell me of her journey thus far? Yeah, Vilmagander, explosions, dungeons, punity, yada yada. Fell in a ditch. Is that so? It seems to be the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Wukalamat. It does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Shabral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. 3 years old, an accident it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jaltika heartlands, towards Mamuk. Once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Shabral had learned to live in peace, but who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Shabral. I was determined not to let them succeed, so I held my memory of my daughter die in the cenote and gave her care of one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Gojaja. Oh, that's his daughter. Though she was born, Shabral had a greater plan for Wukalamat. Only the Dawn servant and I know the truth, but I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter was indeed of Mamuk, then rancor towards the Shabral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. And so I ask you not as a Dawn servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the third promise. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Aww. Dude, that's her dad! Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Toliala, but as a concerned father. And that's why. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray and breathe it not a word to anyone else. Wow. Wow, I didn't expect that. That's crazy. No. No. He heard the piece of crap. Man, what are we gonna do? That's bad. Sorry, I just like I'm so shocked. Wow. I don't know if I really like these boots. Definitely not like these. Man, that's so like emotional because like he gave her up to save her so that she could have a good life. You know? Damn. Recount the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself, but please do not keep the third promise waiting. Damn. That's something else. I was not expecting that. Should have been a cutscene though. Honestly, that should have been a legit explanation cutscene. Like that should have been like a really I don't know. That's why I struggle with this patch so far. Any of the good revelations happen in text instead of like voice acting. Use voice acting to explain the important stuff, you know? Jeez. Here we go. You're back, so what did he want? Oh no, I'm not telling you anything. Raisho desu. Kimitsu desu. Kimitsu. Alright, yeah, that's right, you have to say. More importantly, Traverse still isn't clear yet. Everything is but even more rocks. Let's go take a nap, everybody. Oh no! You wanna? Oh no! He's gonna tell. Came to fetch you. Welcome to refuse, but I know it would be most unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? They kidnapped the dad. Oh. They say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. am not happy about this.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Yeah.
Oh, Morok! Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here.
Ah, boy.
Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted sellsword. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my... Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me.
I'm ready to bop this guy. Just take him out right now.
That adventurer attempts to interfere. I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue.
Yeah, he's totally gonna bite the bucket for her.
By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Ah, the right one restores HP. Okay. So... Okay.
Come, you mangy house dog, so I can rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds.
Oh my gosh, why did that not work?
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Evans. I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakul Chacha. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior. Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up. How do you like this? Kitty.
Oh, it's in the center.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
Irritating bastard. It's time we finished her, brother. This is the end for you, kitten.
Come on. Come on, heal faster.
It's not enough Dawn servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Why won't you die?
Oh!
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
That's when there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you.
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack! This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us! You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mammoth! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army, you still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence! Changed! Chosen like this before!
Wow, so cool.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Kulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Damn. I didn't expect that.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity.
Ouch.
Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Aww.